Hey Dreamers, this is Jade, and I've realized I haven't done a monthly flip in my journal since May, so I'm going to be catching up and doing that. I have flipped through September and I'm currently working on October. They're probably going to be fairly quick, so let's go ahead and jump right in. This is the month of June. I've noticed that for all of my intro pages, I've been drawing animals for the year. I don't know why I thought of a swan for June, but I did, and I like the way that it turned out. So on the 3rd, my nephew graduated from 5th grade. He's going into, God, I have a 6th grader now. I'm blown away. But anyway, so that's basically what was going on here. Not too many people could go to the graduation, so we were able to, they broadcast it on YouTube. So we were able to watch it that way. And I just took screenshots. This day, the 4th, I went out for a walk, and when I got up to the top of the circle where I turned, I could just see this gorgeous, gorgeous sunset in my neighborhood. So I took several pictures and just wanted to record that. I just absolutely love the sunset. So that's basically what was going on this page here. And here on the 14th, my little sister and my pup niece came to visit for a few days to a week or so. I can't remember exactly how long, but this is just basically what I'm remembering here. Always love to see them. And on the 17th, I had finally taken a break from Animal Crossing and started playing Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town, which is the newest Story of Seasons that's come out for the Switch. I have been buying them since Nintendo 3DS. Actually, what happened was the Story of Seasons company, whatever, they used to be the original Harvest Moon people, and then somehow there was some kind of split or whatever, but the actual creators and developers of Harvest Moon were unable to keep the name, so they started producing the same type of games under Story of Seasons, whereas the other people were able to keep the Harvest Moon name, and they have been producing Harvest Moon games. But since they split from the people who actually created them, those Harvest Moon games suck. So I would suggest you get Story of Seasons, because that's basically the original Harvest Moon anyway. Love this game. I actually need to play it again because they had a major update and I haven't played it yet. And then we were also playing Trouble with my nephew. On the 23rd, I finished a dream journal, so that's basically me just kind of documenting that. And I just sketched out this little book and what do you call it? Wrote Dream on my, what do you call it? In Procreate on my iPad, and just kind of stuck it together and made a little sticker out of it. The next day, I had, oh y'all, my Prime deal. Okay, I decided to finally order a little Fire tablet from Prime so I could read like ebooks and stuff. And the way it turned out, with all the discounts I managed to get and stuff like that, I think I ended up spending out of my own pocket like 13 to 20 bucks when it was like a maybe $60 order or something like that. I don't know. Somehow I just finagled this crazy deal. But I ended up, this is the day it ended up coming my Fire. So I was very excited about that. And on this day, let me see, it was the 25th, Ed Sheeran had a TikTok concert. So he did a whole little set on TikTok, and I tuned in for that, and I absolutely loved it. Again, I took screenshots. You guys know I love Ed Sheeran. He's my favorite artist. His music just makes me happy. So took a couple, like I said, screenshots and pictures, put them here or whatever, and I just love his music. It's just feel goods all the way around. And so that's what happened on the 25th. And here is my wrap up for the month of June with entertainment and my favorites. First of all, the shows I watched. Legendary comes on HBO Max. It's basically drag houses, and they're in competition with each other, and it's really, really interesting and cool. kind of like a Drag Race on steroids or something like that. I don't know. Really good. Mayans MC. I think this was the 3rd season. Really good. I love Easy and his brother and the whole gang or whatever. Lupin, the 2nd part. Brilliant. Chef's Kiss. This is probably one of the best shows I've ever seen. So good. And I ended up buying the book and read the book, and that is so good too. So yeah. And then my favorite show that I actually watched that month was The Last Kingdom, and I immediately binged it again after I finished watching it. Such a good period piece show. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Vikings. Is actually a lot of the same story, kind of told from both sides this time. A lot from both sides, and I think it's more historically accurate, even though it is still fiction, so it takes liberties or whatever. But such a good show. Such a good show. I'm actually binging it again for the 3rd time. And so my complete list was The Last Kingdom, Legendary, Sweet Tooth. That was such a cute show. The Last Pirate Kingdom. Y'all, I learned way too much information from that show. Mayans MC, Lupin, Working Moms. So since I have to know it, you have to know it too. And The Last Pirate Kingdom is basically a documentary about pirates and how they came to be and blah blah blah. So Blackbeard was suffering from syphilis or some other kind of STD. I think it was syphilis though. And this man would take mercury shots, guys, through his penis, and he had to like put bark or something in his mouth to keep from. Oh my god, it was just, I was like, why? I never needed to know that, but since I know it, y'all gonna know it too. Anyway, moving on, the books that I read were The Roommate Risk by Talia Hibbert, Desperate Measures by Katie Robert, and Declan and Coraline by JJ McAvoy. The Roommate Risk, Chef's Kiss. I absolutely love this book. I will be rereading it at some point. Talia Hibbert, she did that. She did that. Desperate Measures, it was good. Not my cup of tea. And Declan and Coraline, did not like. I don't want to trash this book, but I will say that first of all, there was just no character. It was these people were like one-dimensional, number one. And then number two, there was a typo, if not on every page, then at least every other page. So it was very distracting. Listening to this month on repeat is Can I Be Him by James Arthur. Such a beautiful song. I just really love this guy's voice. He's got a very, very, especially when he gets to certain parts in his songs, very, very powerful voice. Love it. In gaming, again, I was doing Story of Seasons. So that's it for June, and I will be moving right along into July, so just look out for that. And I hope everyone is safe and well. If you like this content, please give me a like, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!